Thanks for joining us. I'm Joey Chen. We begin tonight by considering the threats close to home. The massacre at Charleston's Mother Emanuel Church, the worst display of the danger posed by homegrown hate. But those who track these evildoers know there are more lurking out there. Some are familiar names, white supremacists like or the Aryan Nation. Others are more shadowy. Some move and strike alone. To understand any of them takes careful observation. America Tonight's Lori Jane Gliha now on the expert who sounded the alarm years ago of more danger to come.
What is this?
Yeah, this is a Klan passport for the Invisible Empire. It's kind of a historical artifact. Klansmen would use these passports as they attended different rallies.
Daryl Johnson has spent more than a decade developing an uncomfortable collection of artifacts, pieces of history that symbolize hate.
So this is a piece of the Aryan Nation's headquarters, which was what?
Demolished back in 2000 after a lawsuit.
Johnson once served as a lead analyst on domestic terrorism for the Department of Homeland Security. Now he runs a consulting business using these items to teach others how to combat homegrown hate.
Why is it important to collect all of this and be aware of all these things that are out there?
What you're looking at here is not only the recruitment tools that they use to bring members into the movement, it's also the indoctrination, the belief system, and that's what's at the heart of motivation.
It's the most recent attack, the racially motivated murder of 9 inside a South Carolina church, that has Johnson shaking his head. He says he's been warning of the threat from hate groups for years, but the U.S. isn't doing enough to stop it.
There's an imbalance of resources. We literally have thousands of analysts in Washington, D.C. looking at the threat from foreign terrorist groups coming into the country and those within the country who are affiliating with these groups. On the domestic non-Islamic terrorism side, that number of analysts can be measured in dozens.
In recent years, a number of studies have warned of the threat of increased violence from the radical right. A tally by the nonprofit New America Foundation found that since 9/11, fewer Americans were killed at the hands of violent extremists influenced by al-Qaeda and its affiliates than by violent right-wing extremists.